All right, just a quick heads up. This is not a normal episode. It's Christmas. I've got a Santa hat on, and we just wanted to end the season with something just a little fun. Before we get into that, just want to say a quick thank you. This podcast grew a lot this year, and that's 100% because of you. Whether you're listening or sharing with your neighbors and being a part of the conversation, just a huge thank you to all of our listeners out there. And also a huge thank you to the Crop West Insurance Group and Gary Heilig for backing this thing and believing in it. Now, real quick, it's been a tough year out there. And next season, we're going to start talking more openly about something that doesn't necessarily get talked about a lot in agriculture, and that's mental health. Now, it's not going to be heavy. It's not going to be preachy, just some real conversations and some real resources. But today, we're going to keep things light. We put together a short holiday video. We had a little bit of fun with some AI, and I hope you enjoy it. So from my family to yours, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Welcome to the Crop Insurance Podcast. I'm Mike Rydell, a third-generation crop insurance agent here to make federal crop insurance less confusing and more useful. Whether you're a seasoned grower or just getting started, we're here to help you stay covered and confident in every season. Today's episode is brought to you by the Crop West Insurance Group, your agent-friendly crop insurance group. If you want more support, smarter marketing, and better tools to help grow your agency, Crop West's expert team has your back. Visit cropwestinsurance.com to level up today. Crop West Insurance is an equal opportunity provider and employer. In a snowy farm town by the edge of the wood lived a farmer who'd done all the best that he could. But this year was harder. The costs, the rain, and deep down inside, he was feeling the strain. The markets were shaky, the inputs were high. His patience was thinning like December sky. His friends had stopped smiling, their barns feeling bare, while silence replaced the old jokes they would share. He stood on his porch just sipping his brew while snow filled the fields where his soybeans once grew. He stared at the rows and he started to fear that this just might be his last farming year. The town looked so cheerful, all lit up in white, but inside the farmer, things didn't feel right. "I can't keep this up," he muttered that day. "Too much out of my hands and too little to pay." He almost gave in to the voice in his head that whispered of quitting and leaving instead. But just as he sighed and turned towards the door, a truck rolled up slowly and stopped at the floor. Out stepped a young agent with flannel and grin, a warm cup of coffee, and frost on his chin. "Mind if I sit?" he asked with a smile. "Heard you and the farm have been down for a while." The farmer just nodded and motioned to stay. He hadn't seen someone drop in for a day. The agent sat down and pulled out a pad. "I can't fix it all, but the news isn't bad. The margins are tight, we can't lie about that. The weather's a beast and the markets fall flat. But coverage has changed, there's new stuff to see, and options that might bring some stability." The farmer leaned in, his brow slightly raised. He hadn't heard much that had left him amazed. But the agent kept talking, calm and sincere, explaining new products released just this year. There's SCO, ECO with premiums backed, and subsidies higher than ever, in fact. Regulations eased, more tools in your hand, designed to protect what you still have planned. The farmer just blinked, then chuckled aloud. "This isn't the stuff they yell about proud. Why don't folks know this?" he asked with a shrug. The agent just smiled and gave him a mug. "It ain't flashy, but it helps you survive. And sometimes that's all you need to thrive. 1 year at a time, one field, one row. Insurance won't fix it, but it helps you to grow. They sat in the barn till the stars filled the sky. A calm settled in, the kind money can't buy. The farmer felt lighter, not cured but not sunk. His boots still muddy, his spirits less drunk. He called up some neighbors the very next day. The farmer was excited, he had lots to say. They talked and they laughed, and slowly it spread that hope wasn't gone, just quiet instead. Around the elevator, the diner, the lot, more farmers showed up, less tied in a knot. They started to ask, to share and to plan, and listen to folks who passed the insurance exam. The holidays came with more light than before, less silence, more friends knocking at doors. And the farmer, once burdened with doubt and despair, now stood with his people in the cold winter air. And when asked what changed, he nodded with grace. It started with coffee, a pad, and a face. He didn't fix everything, Lord knows that's true, but he sat down with me, and that will do. So if you feel burdened, forgotten, unsure, know others are hurting, but help will endure. With smart plans, strong hearts, and support on your side, you can weather the storm, not just try to survive. From barns wrapped in lights to elevators aglow, there's peace to be found when we share what we know. From my family to yours, thank you for tuning in. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and share with a neighbor. Visit www.cropinsurancepodcast.com for more episodes, articles, and tools. For full policy details, always check the crop insurance provisions or speak with your local crop insurance agent. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.